Okay, so look at Susie's laughing at me. Okay. Hello, I just want to introduce myself. I'm James Glover, and I'm a designer in San Clemente, California. I started working in this business, about as early as 12 years old. I know that sounds crazy, but my father was a developer in San Clemente, California, and I had uncles that were developers. And I worked on job sites doing all aspects of construction. Being that I was involved in construction at an early age, I had a great experience in building. I could do finished carpentry. I learned how to frame, paint. I could do electrical. So I knew all the trades very well, because during the summer vacation, I was always working. But with that, my father had noticed that I had these good drawing abilities. At 16 years old, I started drawing plans for my father on the homes that he was building. And I started drawing jobs for my uncles. And I gotta be honest, I really had no idea what I was doing, but when I took all of the experience I had in construction and design, it really formulated who I am and what, at an early age, I was able to understand the proportions of spaces and the way spaces functioned and how people live in homes. After the years went on, I started getting clients from other sources. People that would see the homes, would ask who designed it, and I started designing homes from them. And then I started working for some architects, just doing design work for 3 or 4 different architects in the area. One of the biggest things that I've done with working is the passion I had for learning. I've always wanted to learn, and I was always better at learning on my own. So I read books. I always would go to any type of stores, warehouses to look at materials, products, lighting, and all these I think are really important elements in a home. Now, my philosophy for design is I really love a very organic style architecture. And when I say organic is the way the house feels. I really want that house to be a very warm, texturally, with the materials and the colors and finishes. So we're putting this into a modern context. I really love the way a home functions with the exterior spaces. So it's really important for us, and that's the reason why we had brought landscape into our design, is because we think it's an important element to integrate into the interior and exterior spaces. We don't want the feeling of whether you're inside of your house or exterior of the house, we want it to be the same space. We want you to be able to feel that you are living indoors and outdoors of the space and enjoying the home. And it also really allows for a smaller space in the home to feel much larger by opening it up to the outside space. And I think it's really the way that we are living today. I mean, I know that with all my clients, they seem to be more youthful than they had in the past, where we really want to be able to embrace the air, light, all the ventilation that comes through it, and also the way that the house feels. And so those are things that we've really tried to achieve. And I think that if I was to say anything to do with my design philosophy, is the integration of interior and exterior spaces together. And also the feeling that that space is a warm and just comfortable feeling. Something that you feel like nature. You feel like you're walking through the woods or you are on the beach. There's a certain feeling that you have when you're in these spaces. That's what we try to achieve in our home. That's what's important to me as a designer, and it's important to my firm. We all have this same passion and love for what we're doing, to bring it in so that it's part of our hearts that we're designing from. It doesn't matter the size of the project. Whether it's a small project or big project, we give it the same amount of detail and passion. We want to be able to fulfill people's dreams. But with that, we also want to let you know that's our dream too. We are only as good as our last project, and every project is important to us. Our goal at James Glover Home is to fulfill your dream.